Number 1 says Jaden filled a tub with boxes of markers. He put 2 boxes in each layer, and it took 4 layers to fill the tub. What is the volume of the tub? So if we know in each layer, which would be the area of the base, there's 2 boxes, and then we know that it's 4 layers high, we would have to multiply 2 times 4, which equals 8. Therefore, the volume is 8 marker boxes. Number 2 says Imani's room is 3 yards by 4 1/4 yard. She is getting new carpet. Is 13 square yards of carpet enough to cover her room? So first we have to find the area of the carpet. So if this is 3, we know in this first row there's 4 1/4. In the second row there's 4 1/4. And in the third row there's 4 1/4. So we have to add them all together. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. And then 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. The denominator stays the same, which would be 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So the area of carpet needed is 12 3/4 yards squared. If she buys 13, that's a little bit too much, which is perfect. They can just use the scrap. Number 3 says write an expression with a value that is twice as much as 236 plus 912. So we don't even have to solve. We can put 236 plus 912 in parentheses, and we just need to times that by 2, since we want twice as much. Number 4 says complete. So the first one, we have 1.5 kilometers equals how many meters? So if we look, 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So we have to times 1.5 times 1,000. When we times by powers of 10s, we just move the decimal point. So if I have 1.5, I need to move it to the right 1, 2, 3 times. Therefore, it would be 1,500 meters. B says 36 inches equals blank yard. So if I look at my yards, I know 1 yard equals 36 inches. Therefore, it's just 1 yard. Next one, 3 meters equals blank millimeters. So if I look at my 1 meter, it equals 1,000 millimeters. Since I have 3, I need to times 3 times 1,000, or 3,000. And the last one says 1 decameter equals blank centimeters. So again, if I look here, 1 decimeter equals 10 centimeters. So if I have 5 times 10 is 50. Number 5 says solve. So first we have to do whatever is in those grouping symbols, or the parentheses. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. B says 300 divided by 30, which is in parentheses, which is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. And the last one, C, 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2 is in parentheses. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. Therefore, that's 3. 6 times 3 is 18. And number 6 says Milo has 3 dogs and 2 cats. Each pet eats 2 cups of food a day. Which expression below shows how much food Milo's pet eat in 1 day? Fill in the circle next to all that apply. So the first one says 3 times 2 plus 2. 3 times 2 could be the amount of food the dogs eat, but then we just have plus 2, which doesn't account for the cats. So A is not correct. B says 3 plus 2 times 2. So since he has 3 dogs and 2 cats, he has 5 pets total, times 2 cups a day. That one does make sense. C says 3 plus 2 plus 2. Again, 3 plus 2 would be how many pets he has, but then we need multiplication, so that one does not make sense. In the last one, 3 times 2 would be how much food the dog eats, plus 2 times 2 would be how much food the cats eat. Therefore, D also makes sense.